So looking at the event calendar from Flying Research, you can see that the first of Hispanic was 15th September. And doing some research on Google shows that Hispanic Heritage Month is gonna last till October 15th, Friday, October 15th. So we'll have about a month to sell Hispanic Heritage Month books. So if you're interested in seeing what I have in store for you in terms of what books are found using bookbolt, keep watching. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where I teach you how to make money online fast and easy. In today's video, we're going to focus on Hispanic Heritage Month. I think it's the best niche right now because Hispanic Heritage Month started on September 15th. That means we have about a month to make books and to sell books. So without further ado, let's get right into the books I found for you using bookbolt. So on bookbolt is one of the softwares that I recommend you use. It's a product research tool that you can use for making books, doing your Amazon KDP niche research, look content books. And if you're interested in learning more about bookbolt, there's a link in the description below where you can get 20% discount with the code make money online, all lowercase letters. So I opened my bookbolt tool and I did some research for Hispanics, the word Hispanic, and search for Hispanic journal. And on the left, this is what caught my attention. Hispanics books has over 5,315 search results, and that search volume is very high considering the fact that I did some research and the books were not too many. Let me just do a scroll up. So I did a search for the word Hispanic Notebook and it was just 4 results. So I was like, whoa, is it that people are not aware that this is Hispanic Heritage Month, or they don't know what to create in this niche? So that spiked my interest and I decided to dig more. So I searched for Hispanic journal and more results popped up. This one was 17, but it's still small considering the fact that this is a very huge month for Hispanics. And I did some scrolling and this one right here has over 3 ratings. It's actually a composition notebook, and you must not use the word Hispanic. You can also use Spanish. This one's a Spanish edition and it has the word Hispanic in it, and it has over 3 ratings. This is actually a composition notebook, and you know that composition notebooks don't take long to make. It's just an interior and a cover and you're good to go. And you can also download notebook covers from bookbolt. Just go to bookbolt, click on it and go to interior wizard, click interior wizard again, and you land on the bookbolt generator interior generator. Here all of these tools are free except this one that says members only. Except you're a member, then you'll be able to have these tools for the interiors for free. So basically the notebooks that we see right here, it only needed and it's blank line. Let me just open it in Amazon so we can see. Let's just give it some time to load so we can take a look inside. It's blank lined and we'll have blank line here, many. This one is college road. This one, let me do a scroll up. Yeah, this one is college road. This one is a journal. This one is music sheets. What we're interested in is a journal, and this is what we can use this blank line for journals as well as for composition notebooks. We can use it for journal, composition notebooks, and more. So even logbooks. So this interior here can go for all of them. So I recommend that you come here on the bookbolt interior, grab an interior. If you want to grab an interior, just specify the page count. If you want maybe 100 pages, just write 100 pages. And if you want to bleed, click bleed. If you want 6 by 9 or 8 by 5, just choose whatever dimension you want and click download. And in a matter of seconds, you already have your interior ready to upload. All you need to do is just create a cover, and you can create a cover using bookbolt too. If you have the bookbolt pro plan, you also have access to the bookbolt designer. Just click bookbolt designer and you can log in. I'm just quickly going to log in and show you how to create an easy cover. So here you have to specify the cover template. So since I already generated a 8.5 by 11 100 pages, that is what I have to specify here in the bookbolt designer. So I'm designing a cover and the trim size 8.5 by 11 and white interior paper, that's the color of the paper, and 100 pages. Click submit and it's going to generate a template. So here's a template that was generated. All we need now to do is to slap a book cover on it. So I went to Vexels to grab a cover that I can use. I mostly like using patterns because they're created by professionals. I'm not that good of a graphic designer, so I always like going for ready-made patterns that have been made by professionals, and I can just grab and upload, then modify it to whatever niche I'm creating. So in this case, I searched for Mexican patterns because I did some scrolling down, and there are so many patterns here that we can use. This one I actually like it, but I want something more dark. This one is too pinkish and bright. I want something that both genders can use, and something neutral. Look at this cute flowery pattern right here. So there are several patterns that you can use. Just choose one and upload. So in this case, I'm just gonna go for this one, this pattern right here, and I'm choosing this pattern because it's a mixture of all the Hispanic heritage colors, Hispanic heritage countries colors. Because if you do a search for Hispanic countries or their flags, look at this. Let's do an image search. There are several colors, a mixture of many colors. So I was looking for something that is going to represent all Hispanic countries. That's why I chose this one. This one is multicolored, and it's going to represent all the Hispanic countries. Hispanic country flags download. Since we're doing Hispanic Heritage Month, I thought of using their flags. If you see your flag, you'll be more likely to buy it. So I went online, Google searched it. This is free, favepng.com. So it's free to use, and it's free to download. So we click here, download PNG, and it's high resolution, and it's just going to download in a bit. So what I'm trying to do is to make a design that everyone is going to like, every Hispanic country is going to like. So I'm still going to download this pattern from Vexels. So it has downloaded. I'm just going to quickly upload it. So I already uploaded, drag and dropped into the images section of Designer Bookbolt, and here's a pattern that I downloaded from Vexels, the one at the bottom, and I'm just going to stretch that to cover the edges. And here are the flags that I downloaded from favepng, and I'm just gonna spread it like this. And next I'm going to go to the layers. I like choosing, no, not the layers, I like going to the shapes and choosing a square or a rectangle, and that's where I'm going to write my title. So all of these, if I write a title, all these colors is not gonna be visible, and I want it to be visible. That's why I'm using a square or an overlay. So I'm just going to shift this down a little bit because this is covering it. So I'm going to go to the text. I'm going to use Anton text, and I'm going to change this to Hispanic journal. If we're doing a journal, you can write that Hispanic journal and change this to white. So just do an overlay that is contrast to the color that you're making. And maybe if you want a white background with black text, that's up to you. Just simply change it. Let's click this, change this to white, and change the words to black. So it's really up to you how you want to do it, but I usually like going with black, and black on white. It's just a personal preference, but you can do it however you like. So once we're done with that, I'm gonna do a copy of it and put it on the spine. I like to match my spine with the front of the book. It just makes it look more uniform. It's also a personal preference. It's left to you to not to do the spine or not. So I'm just going to enlarge this a little bit, and boom, we'll have our cover to upload. So you could change this journal to notebook, because Hispanic Heritage Month, people are looking for several books. It's not just journals they're looking for, they're also looking for notebooks, they're looking for coloring books, they're looking for log books. So all these categories that are right here, let me just do a scroll. All these categories here, you can make books for them using just one cover. You can just keep on changing it. Change the words from notebook, change it to journal, change it to planners, change it to coloring books, change it to activity books. So it's really up to you with all those flags, because you're specifying Hispanics. Hispanics are in several countries, and you need to make mention of those countries. So guys, that's what I wanted to tell you in this video. This is one hot niche that not many people have uploaded to, and I recommend that you upload to it as soon as possible, because Hispanic Heritage Month is just 1 month, and we're already inside the month, and people are already searching for books in this niche, as you can tell if you scroll down here. And by the way, just for those who are also doing merch, I spotted Hispanic shirts as well here, right here. Hispanic t-shirt, 2,000 plus searching for it. Hispanic shirt again, 2,000. Sweatshirt right here, Hispanic sweatshirts, and journal. So this is for the bookbolt KDP. This is for KDP uploaders, KDP sellers. Hispanic journals are trending, as well as Hispanic books in general are trending. So this is for the sweatshirt, Hispanic sweatshirt. So Hispanic books. So guys, it's really left to you to upload to all this niche, because as you can tell, this is really trending and it's not gonna last forever. So guys, so when I went to Google Trends, I took a look at I did the search for Hispanic journal, and as you can see, over the time it has been rising and falling. But right here, when was this? September 17th, which is today. Look at this, it has 65 searches. Let me do that for you again. Hispanic journal, 65 searches, September 17th, 2021 at 7 a.m. So I'm doing this video at around 8 a.m. So it's not too long ago that people are already searching for these journals. And I did a search for journals, Hispanic journals, and it's just 4 results, guys. So this is actually right here, Hispanic journals in the notebook category, and I did search, and it's just 5 people. Actually, let me change it to journal itself, Hispanic journal in the journal category. Let's do a search and see what comes up. So other books that are trending, as you can tell, is I did a search for Hispanic, just the word Hispanic, and under journal, so Hispanic journal, and I did a search for it, and over 17 results came up. We already talked about this one, Black Line Journal. This one is What I Love About You, Abuelita, and it has a word Hispanic grammar in it. So let's see how many sales, one rating, and it has a BS of 4 million. This one has no review yet, but has sold maybe once. It's what a prayer journal, and this one, I love you more than all the stars in the skies. Abuelita, grammar again, and this one, frequent flyer, chingona. I don't know what that is, but it has sold. Let's see, frequent flyer, chingona, fun Mexican Hispanic heritage, fearless mama. I really don't know what chingona is, guys. So pink mermaid, this one is Hispanic girl mermaid. It hasn't sold yet. Actually, it has sold, but no ratings yet. This one too, no ratings. Just a Hispanic K-pop fan. So you see, there's a mixture between Hispanic and K-pop. Two niches joined into one, but it has sold just like maybe one time, and no reviews yet. This one in Undivided, representing the voices of minorities, and estimated sales just one. This one has 4 reviews. The hero's journey to self-mastery. It's not actually a low content book. This one, Seize Your Moment, Black Journal, and has Dia de los Muertos. Seize Your Moment, estimated sale just one, and that's the BSR. So there are several results, guys. I don't want to go through all these. You can take a look at it if you have bookbolt. Just search for the word Hispanic. You can search for journals, search for notebooks, search for coloring books, search for planners. It's really up to you, but you should start making books in these niches as fast as possible. So guys, if you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to learn more about print on demand and KDP, this is a channel for you. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification so you'll be the first to notified when I release a new video. With that being said, see you on the next one.